Hello and welcome to Meal Kit Reviews. What we've got here is a 511 Rush Delivery messenger bag. Right, I've been on the lookout for a messenger bag that was big enough to do what I wanted it to do for a long time and never really found one. Everything seems to be designed around a 15-inch laptop, which is okay, right, but I wanted something a bit bigger than that. Right, and then along comes 511, right, tried and trusted manufacturer, right, one that I've used for many years, right, and at the end of the day they've produced this. This is designed around a 17-inch laptop, which is very good, very good. Let's give you a quick run through on what we've got here. It's made out of 1000 denier nylon, right, it's very water resistant. I got caught in a real downpour in this the other day. Started to worry a little bit, but really there was no need to, right, it just sorted itself out, right, there was no problems with it, right, it was great. As you can see from this, you've got plenty of molly on the front here, right, together with a huge area of Velcro, which is also molly as well. Right, we've got two zip pockets here, which are quite big. Right, we've got lots of bits and pieces in these already. Right, I won't bore you to tears with the junk that I carry, right, but they're big. I'll put a little catch on these, so if I'm in a crowded area I can just clip these together. Just makes it a little bit more difficult for anybody if you was on the tube or a crowded bus or in a shopping mall, right, for anybody just to whip those zips open. Right, very sturdy handle on the top. Right, this is really good, and the bag is nicely stiffened. There are things in this which you'll see in a minute, right, and that bag doesn't collapse under its own weight, which is really good. Right, on the ends we've got, I think, which is about the best design I've ever seen, right, as far as end pouches go. Right, these at the end of the day, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 rows of molly on there, 3 wide, but what I like about these is that they're expandable. You've got a buckle here, out it comes. Right, I've got a small water bottle in there because it might turn sunny, we never know our luck, but in here you can get a 1 litre Nalgene bottle. Right, again, you can then tighten that up, keep that nice and snug in there. This is elasticated. Right, they've got this mesh in there. I don't really know why they go for the mesh. Right, it does the job, it does it very well. Right, I don't know why I just didn't put a nylon panel in there, but there must be a reason for it. If everybody knows, please let me know. Right, but again, you can tighten that up. Now, I wonder, probably the same as what I wondered, right, I mean, this molly on here with this, how secure is it? Well, you may remember from a previous review that I've done on these pistol mag cases, pouches, sorry. I've got one stuck on the end here, and I've left it here on purpose just so that I can show you. With this tightened up, it is solid, right? It's not going to fall off, it's not going to flap around. Even when you've got something in here, I'll just pop this fella back in here. Right, again, tighten it up, right, and it is really strong stuff, right? I mean, it's a very good design. Never seen that before, right? Probably will see it again now, somebody will nick it, right, but when it comes down to it, very impressed with that. Right, moving on to the inside. Well, sorry, we've got this little tab down here. I must admit I couldn't really think what to do with it. Do a bit of cycling, you wouldn't believe it, but I do. Right, just a little flashing LED on there, right, just to keep things a little bit safer. Right, the flap, you've got 2 quick release buckles, right, very adjustable again to allow a lot of expansion. On these straps, right, they're velcroed at the end, right, 511 was saying you can stick reflectors on there for when you're cycling. Perhaps when it's softened up a little bit it'll be quite good at that. At the moment it's got a bit of a mind of its own, right, I need to bash it about a bit more, right, but the flap in its own right is held closed with Velcro. Now, as you can see, a lot of bags, they would literally splay apart at this point. This hasn't, right, 2 nice long Velcro strips there, very tough. If you don't like the noise that Velcro makes, you can put a bit of tape over this or an additional piece of Velcro that blocks it off. Right, some people don't like the noise that Velcro makes for obvious reasons, so just bear that in mind. Right, but in its own right, this does a fantastic job. Some nice deep pockets either side. Right, let's just give you an idea how deep they are. Right, it's quite a sizable flashlight in there. I'll need that in a minute, so I'll just tuck that down there. Right, you've got pockets everywhere. You've got business card pockets here. You've got an elasticated loop there. Not too sure what that's for, but I'm sure I think it'll be used for it somewhere. You've got a couple of fairly chunky pen pockets there. Right, you've got another pocket in here, Velcro closed. Right, loads of Velcro on this bag, I love it. You've got a zipper pocket here, right, which is great for documents. It goes full width. Right, it goes right down to the bottom of the bag as well. Just zip that kitty back up. Right, we move on to the inside. Right, this is where we might need the flashlight. We've got a Velcro closure padded compartment there, right, which is rather nice. Right, and again we've got additional pockets in here, which are nice and big. Not quite to the bottom of the bag, but there we go. Right, not too sure how well you'll see this, but it's got a bit of light on the subject. Right, you've got some, I don't know if this is helping really. Right, you've got some mesh bags in there which are zip up as well. Right, just give you an idea how big this is in here. Right, I've got my ever trusty 511 med pouch in there, which is full up. Like, this is 4 inches wide, I believe. Right, so plenty of room there. Let's just pop that down on the floor. Right, and an OtterBox 3500, that's what I keep the camcorder in. They sit in there side by side, so plenty of room in there with additional room over the top. Now, in the bottom here we've got a couple of drainage holes, right, either side. Right, some people don't like them because it gets dust in the bag. If that's the case, then stick a bit of tape over them. It's not hard. Right, on the back here, right, we've got loads and loads and loads of Velcro, right the way across. This is to accommodate the backup belt system, right, which 511 have had on the market for many years now. Right, not something that I've got yet, right, but when I do, I'll run a review on the backup belt system just so people can see how it works. Right, here you've got the laptop compartment. It's huge. I've had a 17-inch laptop in here. There's plenty of room. Right, you've got a strap that comes down over the top, holds it firmly in place. Right, not finished yet. This bag is so full of features, it's mind-blowing. Let's turn it round. On the back here, right, we've got another dual zipper compartment. Again, all the zips you see, YKK. Right, there just really isn't any expense spared. I think it's great, but dual zippered so it can be ambidextrous. But inside here, you notice it's Velcro as well. There's again another long Velcro panel in there. This is for the concealed weapon carry. Concealed equipment carry. Right, you can fit the backup belt system in here, right, and at the end of the day, right, you can just have that unzipped. If you're left or right handed, doesn't matter what side the bag's on, right, you can have that the other way round. But the idea of the Velcro is you can have it in a ready position where you've got the zip undone, Velcroed in place, open it up, and whatever you need's inside it. Very well thought out, very well thought out. I'm quite impressed with that. Sorry, we've got a couple of straps on, loops on the back here. Not too sure what they're for. Probably to attach to other packs. 511 have got a very nice idea of attaching packs together, which is I think is rather good. Right, but there's nothing to actually say exactly what these loops are for. Right, we just undo this strap here. I'll show you what this is for in a minute. If you're using a pull-along case, right, a business bag or whatever, right, you want to slip this down over the handle. You've got a nice long strap there just for that purpose. Pop it over, touch it up, stops it from sliding around. Now, if you're going to wear this bag, you need to run, or you're on a push bike, you don't want it flapping around. This strap, very well thought out. Right, it's a great idea. It's a waist strap. Right, you just pop it around your waist. Right, and the other end of it is on here. Clip it up, tighten it down, and it holds it rock steady. Right, it's a very good idea. Simple idea, but it really does work. Right, not having a bike out, can't ride around the field and show you, I'm afraid. What a shame. Right, but there you go. Right, now the actual shoulder strap, well, a lot of thought got into this. It is removable. Right, these elasticated bands they put over these are so tight, right? I mean, they make this thief proof. I'm not even going to try and pull these off now to show you. They're just quick release buckles underneath, but they are such a job to get on and off, right? No thief is going to walk up and pop this apart and run away with it. It's adjustable on both sides, right? So you can have equal adjustment on the straps. You've got a buckle each side here, right? But the thing I really like about this is this shoulder pad. Sorry, it's very well padded, right? It's removable. It's just velcroed on, so you can take it off if you want. But it's these strips they put on here on top of the mesh, right? I don't know what this material's called, but what I can tell you is that it really does not slip. Right, a lot of these messenger bags, you put them on your shoulder, they're slipping off your shoulder all the time, they're driving you around the twist. Right, this stuff doesn't slip. Right, two little bits work really well. I wonder what it would be like if you had that whole area done in it. Right, very, very impressed with that. I mean, if this isn't patented, it needs to be, and fast, because everybody will latch onto that sooner or later. Have I covered it all? Wow, I'm just trying to think. Right, yeah, I think I have. Right, I mean, plenty of features on this bag. Very, very impressed with it. Use it a lot. I use this every day. Right, it's not leaked on me, I say yet. Right, it's not designed to be waterproof, but it's certainly splash proof, water protected. Get caught in a downpour, the contents aren't going to get wet. Right, plenty of molly to play with. Right, loads of options for additional pouches and bits and pieces. Right, I love it. Right, makes a pleasant change to find a very strong and sturdy handle on the top. Right, very good. Again, if you've got any questions at all, any information that you want on this, please feel free to message me. Right, if I don't know the answer, I'll try and find someone that does. Right, thoroughly recommend it.